That's going to be a sobering reminder for everybody who was like jumping around thinking, oh man, yo, there was a part of niggas that was like, oh my God, the West is up. This is our time. I call it. I said, it's not y'all time. It's Kendrick time. They only care about Kendrick. They don't care now what, like, actually, y'all did yourself a disservice because y'all just subtracted any Drake fans that might be your fans. Not one of them is going to go check out y'all music more. Here's also the thing that matters. Because when people talked about how the trickle-down effect was supposed to work, the trickle-down effect can't just end at a concert. Kendrick tweeted out XXXTentacion's album. He did help X. That's a fact. Do you think Kendrick will be tweeting out any of these guys from the West Coast who showed up on stage? Album? By the way, I do think if he tweets them out.
The man passed away. Bro, your comparisons are just not great.
His fans will go listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're barbs. If Nicki says go do this, they'll go and listen.
That's literally what happened at the concert. Those people that was on stage with Kendrick, the songs I liked, I said, oh damn, who's that? I went to go listen to them. That's literally what happened. I'm sure a lot of people got introduced to people on that stage that had no idea who they was.
If Kendrick don't say nothing.
Because I'm a witness to that. I said, oh, damn, I like this group right here. Who's that? Oh, that's them? All right, let me go look them up. Let me go check out their other music. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that did that.
And he disappears. Them fans don't activate. All they do is focus on hating on Drake. But Drake, what about you? Nigga, fuck that. Y'all ain't see like 3 West Coast artists dropping. Why y'all not supporting? I told y'all I said the pop-up was the best. The pop-out was the best shit ever. So that's the thing. Now, I'll make a small bet. I don't think Kendrick gonna send out a tweet, not a story. I already told you I don't think nobody get no verses, so.
Oh, you mean like, Drake and Yachty, jacking people's songs, didn't send out a tweet, didn't send out an Instagram post or nothing, he didn't do nothing like that. He just, took the whole shit and just leaked it out. Didn't give him no shout out, no nothing.
You mean like what Drake did and what Yachty did? And refused to say that man's name in the interview, Mr. Hotspot? Oh, you mean like what Drake and Yachty did? Oh, okay. Cool. All right.
You know what's going to happen? We're going to see flop, 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 flop.
That's literally what we seen what happened. Flop, 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 flop. What was it? Drake and what? What's that? Drake, what's this? Drake and Lil Yachty song? Flop, 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 flop. I wish I can get a list. Hold on. List of songs Drake after Kendrick beef. I don't know. I'm sure maybe somebody got it. Let me see if they listed. Damn. I want to say list of. Somebody list of songs of beef in order. Damn. I wish it was a list of songs of oh no. But every single song that Drake has released since the beef. Flop, 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 flop. Exactly. Projection, people. What we are witnessing on projection. What Akademiks is trying to put on Kendrick, Drake actually did. He flopped. Every song that Drake has produced, well, not produced, that he has been on since the Kendrick Lamar beef, he done flop, 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 flop. Come on! What are we talking about, Ak? Come on!
I'll make a small bet. I don't think Kendrick gonna send out a tweet, not a story. I already told you I don't think nobody get no verses, so. You know what's gonna happen?
Hey, chat, list the songs of Drake did, right? As I said, right, I can list them. Sexy Red, flop. Kamala, whatever, 2 songs. Flop, flop. Healing, flop. Yachty and You, flop. What else? And I think he did another song with that Gordo. Flop, 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 flop. He all fucked up. Every song that he has featured on flopped.
We're gonna see flop, 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 flop. And then Kendrick gonna drop his album and do phenomenal numbers. And here's the funny part about it. The same niggas who showed up on stage, who was dancing, who was dissing Third and tweeting, yo, we up, West up. All their projects gonna flop. Their concerts gonna get canceled. Then guess what's gonna happen? Kendrick's gonna come out, do better numbers, or let's say equal numbers to Drake, and they're gonna still celebrate. Yes, the West is back. No, it's not the West. Kendrick is an international superstar. You're a local superstar. I'm not talking to Mustard, by the way, but I keep saying Mustard shouldn't even be in this because Mustard produced the fucking beat. You're a producer. Like,
the fact that he's pushing this so hard, why are you talking about other people around Kendrick? Once again, he just trying to make people go against Kendrick. That's all. Ain't nobody taking this bait. Ain't nobody gonna listen to Akademiks that was on Kendrick's pop-out concert and be like, you know what, Akademiks is right. Yeah, man, fuck that nigga Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, man, I ain't fucking with Kendrick, man. Yeah, he ain't gonna be. Ain't nobody thinking like that, bro. We already see what you doing. Stop, man. It's just embarrassing.
Yo, Mustard, you supposed to be over here like thumbing through a check off your pump check gonna look ridiculous. Why is Mustard in rapper first week conversations? Like, I'll be laughing at niggas. I'll be like, yo, hey, we're about to certify Not Like Us 5-time platinum. What you talking about? Who cares? That one song is like equal to 5 albums. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why Mustard is like even in this, but I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Now, it's not fair for y'all to say, we can't speak out of both sides of our mouth also, right? At first, y'all said, yo, Drake uses bots. Well, when it was supposed to reveal, when I was like, well, I don't have the proof on Drake at the moment, but I heard that there was other artists, and I didn't name some artists, but I said, oh, I heard Kendrick did use some bots. Bots are being used in hip hop. That's just, it's a fact. I'm not just trying to only pinpoint. You know, niggas said, impossible. Okay, all right, cool. I'll back up with my bot thought. Cool. How ironic that now they're still doubling down on Drake using bots. So let me get this straight. Drake used bots to inflate his numbers, but he also used bots to decrease other niggas' numbers. The nation of Drizlam got to be good. Can't talk out both sides of your mouth.
I haven't heard nobody talking about Drake using bots. What is he talking about?
Now, all good.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Again, I still think Mustard should not be in this conversation. Mustard, and by the way, did y'all check out Mustard's album? Let me put it up on here, like, because I hope y'all do check it out. You know, the album is kind of good. It's kind of good. Like, I always say, good producers make great albums. Good producers make great albums. Always remember that, okay? My boy got Kirk Franklin on the intro. He got Lil Yachty, 42 Doug, Vince Staples, Schoolboy Q. He got Quavo, Rob 49. Yo, do you know he got Travis Scott on this motherfucker? Do you know? He got Ty Dolla $ign, Charlie Wilson, and Masego on his album. You know, A Boogie with a hoodie on his album, bro. And Blast. You know, Roddy on his album. Do you know Future is on his goddamn album with Ty Dolla $ign and Charlie Wilson? Did somebody tell you that LMA made the project? Nobody told you that Young Thug and Durk on it too? I know y'all heard that Kodak was on it. I promise you, one tweet from Kendrick, this shit would have sold 40K, at least. Yo, Kendrick got the juice in his hand. Pause. He got the Infinity Stones right now. Kendrick got all the Infinity Stones that an entire coast done help him gather. It's not like he went gathering by himself. The nigga used gangs, LA, West Coast. I'm doing this for Pac. He did that and gathered all the Infinity Stones. Do you think he'll snap the finger for any other person but himself? What y'all think? Any features? Any shout outs? Throw it up on the story for me, big bro. Can I get a drop from you, bro? You a cold motherfucker, Kendrick. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that, man. You look at Kendrick feed. This is cold. Last thing that nigga tweeted was Not Like Us, man. That nigga don't even. Yo, I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it because I don't think nobody gets to the top of the music business.
You know, we talking about two different people, right? Kendrick is not like Drake at all. Drake takes selfies every other day with his duck lips. Didn't Kendrick told you he ain't with the spotlight? Like, this is business. Kendrick ain't posting selfies every other day to show you his outfit. Like, he already told you he ain't, bro. What you see on his Twitter is business related. He's not there for like this nigga's trying so damn hard. He ain't like Drake. Drake, you ain't gonna see Kendrick just taking regular pictures just for clicks and just for likes. We're talking about two different people. So the fact that you try to push this is literally hilarious.
Without being selfish and one-sided. I think Drake did that too. I think artists play that game. You know what I mean? This is why like Meek and Dirt and them used to get mad when they feel like niggas didn't put their shit up on the story. And when Kendrick, how much I want to bet, chat? How much I want to bet when Kendrick dropped, every rapper, media personality, A&R, producer, engineer gonna throw up his album on their story, West up. The West is up. Ain't nothing like celebrating a victory for one nigga thinking it's for, oh yeah, I kept saying that. There's only one nigga that won, but I keep hearing niggas from the West saying they won. I'm like, I think you ain't in the game. How you? That's like, let's say Drake won and I say I won. How I win?
See, all he trying to do is make people go against Kendrick. That's all he's trying to do. He just trying to make people go against Kendrick. Kendrick don't really fuck with you. Look, he don't even post you on his Instagram. I mean, Kendrick don't fuck with you. Look, he ain't give you a shout out. Look, Kendrick don't fuck with you. Bro, stop that. This shit ain't gonna work.
You a cold nigga, Kendrick, and I fuck with you for that. I'm not even gonna lie to you, okay? Now, Mustard, as I said, I don't think you should be caring about record sales, but if Kendrick wanted you to sell 20K more, that's one tweet. Like, he has all the Infinity Stones. Like, he has so much control on whatever he does right now could just fuck the entire game up, that if he cared to do something, it would be done. Anyway, not saying he has to, and I like how he's doing it, because to keep it real, if I was Kendrick, I'd do the same shit too. I'll be watching all y'all niggas like Crip Walk and Blood Walk, and I'll be like, damn, man, thank y'all for promoting my shit. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna catch y'all niggas, I'm gonna drop my album and catch y'all niggas when I get back to New York. Anyway, all right, so I talked to Mustard.
You ain't slick, Act. I know exactly what you're doing. Everybody knows exactly what you're doing. But once again, we talk about two different people, right? Drake will take a selfie in the tub, probably, with bubble baths, drinking wine. Kendrick ain't gonna do that, bro. We were talking about two different people. Two different frequencies, all right? Chill, Act, chill.
I did people. Talk to Mustard. First and foremost, he wanted to let me know. He said, Act, let's get this shit straight, bro. Let's get this shit straight. It looks like I'm mad, but nigga, I'm not mad. Like, nigga, I'm a jokester. And if you do know Mustard's personality, he is a jokester. And I want to be very fair, too. Like, that's how I wish he was on here. Mustard be having mad jokes, bro. Like, he wanted niggas to be cracking on people, right? Like, if you ever see him and we could play a little bit of this, you'll notice he's always, like, laughing or, like, joking. Like the guy's, he's funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's pretty funny, right? He was basically saying, I wasn't mad, you know? And he was just like, I just feel it's interesting. And I said, what do you think is interesting? Because I told him, I said, hey, to be honest, one of the main reasons I tweeted out sales wasn't like, I'm no disrespect to him. I wasn't like, oh, Mustard's album is, the first week numbers are here. It's like, it was more Ice Spice, who we'll talk about that too. Bruv, Ice Spice just came out and did 20K. You get what I'm saying? It's like, truth be told, I thought she was going to do like 60, 70. I was a little shocked. So when I usually start tweeting out, and really, it was I was checking because of Ice Spice, because I want to see how much she did. She did 20. And when I start tweeting out the new debuts for the week and what they do, I tweet all of them out. That's usually in the top like 75 or so. And Mustard was there, so that's why I tweeted his thing out. Now, also, you know, one of the reasons I was communicating with him is because, you know, sometimes we get like really, you know, these artists, I keep telling people like, all of us shouldn't take this shit too serious. And again, I'm taking Mustard even out of what I'm about to say, because Mustard's gonna make millions of dollars from Not Like Us, right? But all of the other artists, right? Y'all shouldn't take this shit too serious, because the two artists involved, they're getting a shit ton of money. So it's like, they're getting a shit ton of money from the beef. It was so worth the wait. Career in jeopardy. Or like, everybody else don't stand to gain as much. Right? So, he started to explain a few things to me. Right? So he's basically saying, yo, he said, Drake, he's like, you and a lot of people don't know what Drake be doing. He's like, Drake do a lot of underhanded shit. So what do you mean? And I guess he's referring to the tweet where he's like, bro, and I guess what I was saying, like, you know, sometimes we all feed into the battle and this beef or whatever, it's too much, but we become cynical. Now, granted, I really don't know if this is Drake, and y'all can tell me if you think it's Drake. He literally believes that Drake told Gordo, if you don't know who Gordo is, he used to be known by the name DJ Carnage when he did hip hop. He used to do hip hop and he was like, you know, kind of hip hop EDM. Now he does house music and he goes by Gordo. So if you look at Carnage, that's him, right? He also had that song, What You Want? Tell Me What You Want, right? But now he goes by the name Gordo. He's doing primarily house music. Him and Drake obviously kind of connected for Honestly Nevermind. And if you go to Gordo, apparently, I didn't even think about it because Gordo doesn't make hip hop. He's making house music. I look at primarily hip hop. Now, granted, there was 2 Drake songs on it, so we were like looking at it. But again, there weren't even hip hop Drake songs. Apparently, he dropped on the same date as Mustard.
2 Drake songs. That's crazy. Drake dropped 2 Drake songs on that one chick. Didn't make no waves. Didn't make a ripple in the ocean. So you telling me 2 Drake features? You talking about? I think that says a lot more that Drake is out here giving 2 features on an album and ain't making no motion. That's more. You should be more concerned about that than what Kendrick is not doing. You should be worried about, damn, how come Drake is popping out and going everywhere, but ain't nobody really talking about this shit. Damn, Drake got 2 features on this album and it didn't boost up the sales. Why is that? Academics? Why is every single song that Drake is featured on ain't making no motion? Nobody retweeting it. Nobody quoting no lines. Nobody is playing it on an Instagram feed. Nobody's doing no TikToks. Normally, man, when a Drake new song come out, it's TikTok everywhere. Everybody's picking out quotes from it. People using it as they workout videos on Instagram. People, making cook videos with Drake in the background. I haven't heard nobody play any Drake songs that he's featured on. What's going on? You should be more concerned about that, my friend. What is it? The braids? Now, someone just sent me a thing about that. I know. What's her name? Tisha? I mess up everybody's name. She said that Drake got a man wig or something. I don't think he got a man wig because we seen him with his hair out. I don't think he got a man wig, but I saw that. I don't think he got a man wig.